Hello, hello. So here I am, finally. Emphasis on finally. This has been a long time coming. Um, I have basically been trying to hold myself accountable and telling my team that I was going to be going back and using my YouTube channel since, I want to say August, September. So it's now December 17th, 2018, and here I am. But it's never too late to start. It's just one of those, it's never too late to start again. It is so crazy to me, even today, how easily we can get out of habits by doing things and stop doing certain things every day, and how easy is to become complacent in activities we do, like going live and training and all of that. So, without further ado, I am Monica. For those of you who have never watched one of my videos, maybe before, I have done some YouTube before, but most of my stuff is on Facebook. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of trainings and live sales and live videos and all of that under wraps, probably thousands at this point. I started in the MLM industry, direct sales, 3 years ago, almost exactly to the day. I bought into my first direct sales business, and I am now on to my second. I started about a year and a week ago. It's called Color Street. They are 100% nail polish strips. They're amazing. I am wearing them now, one of our Christmas colors. And I'm going to talk to you guys a lot more about that in the future. But really, what I wanted to start with is just introducing myself and talking about my why and why it's so important. Because I think it changes so much as we evolve and grow and all of those things. So, with that, here it is, because I always tell my girls, if you don't know your why, then what, there's nothing I can help you with. So I'm putting it all out there. And my first is financial independence. And you're like, of course it is, because isn't that everybody's, reason to be successful? But it's not. It is really, it's not my most important why, but it is really important. And the reason being is because I know what it's like to have absolutely nothing. And I have 5 children, and I never want my children to feel what I felt. When I was 7 years old, I had 2 parents. I should say when I was 6 years old, I had 2 parents that worked 2 full-time jobs, great jobs. My mother was a nurse and ran a doctor's office also. My father was a chief in the Navy, and they did pretty good. We lived a very comfortable, happy life. And then one day my mother got sick, and if anybody has watched my other video, she contracted AIDS through a bad blood transfusion. She was diagnosed in 1992. Well, exactly 1 week later, her doctor's office fired her because of this, because in 1992 no doctor's office wanted anybody working with them who had AIDS, and there wasn't much she could do about it. So we went from having all of this to my parents getting a divorce and being on welfare for some time and food stamps and eventually, disability and Social Security. However, we were on full assistance, living completely, and having a mother who also was then diagnosed with bipolar disorder and going into a manic episode. She would literally forget where'd she leave me, what houses I'd be at, and to go get things, simple tasks in life like groceries. And I remember opening the fridge and eating things like the squeeze. I can't believe it's not butter. It wasn't even regular butter. It was, I can't believe it's not butter. Chemical hardness, the squeeze kind. And I remember eating that for dinner sometimes and things like that. So it's always been really important to me to be able to take care of myself, no matter what, no matter. That's why I think being my own boss is also so important, because I know what, in the blink of an eye. I mean, yes, nowadays there's so many political things, and you would sue them if they'd fire you for that and things like that. But I like to be in control of my own destiny, which is a lot of my why as well, is being able to know I get to choose. I get to choose who I am. I get to choose my happiness. I get to choose financially how my family lives and things such as that. That is so important to me, that I am able to provide for my children and not have to depend on anybody else or any services or anything such as that. So that is part one. And the other part is helping women. When I first started my first company, I did not know how hugely I would be affected by helping others. Who would think that that would change your life? But that is truly what gets me out of bed today, and makes me keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm getting back to it even more and more with, doing personal mentoring and coaching and things like that with my team and other women in other businesses. And that is really what fills me up inside. And I think the reason is I know what it's like to be alone. And I know what it's like to feel like you're at rock bottom. I've been there with depression. I have been there in so many different ways at different times in my life. And why would I want women to not see what we see? Think about it. Think of your best friend. Okay, I think this is a great example. Think of your best friend and how she views herself. And then think of how you view her. Why wouldn't we want to teach other women to view themselves as we view them, and their potential and their amazingness and their beauty inside and outside? Why would we not want to share that across the board? I think that is just like, who am I to keep that to myself? To be able to talk to a woman, ask her just a couple simple questions, and then extract from that and pull and verbalize it for her and bring words to it, and tell her you are amazing and this is why. Like, did you see? You want to be strong and you want to be seen as these things, but you already are because of this. Who am I to not want to share that? So that is truly, I think you can see just the difference in me. Talking probably about the two subjects is the reason I get up every single day, and the reason I keep trying to make myself better and go on all the trainings that I can, and continue to talk to new people and different people and getting the best I can, and always working on self-improvement, even when I'm having a hard day and even when I don't want to get out of bed sometimes. So thank you for watching. That is essentially my why. And it's you. It's women like you watching this probably and wanting you to see everything that you have and wanting you to feel everything that you are and literally living to your full potential and literally getting out of bed and feeling beautiful and feeling strong, and that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can reach any goal no matter what it is. So thank you. 2019 is going to be incredible. I have so much to share. Thank you for watching this. I'm going to shut it off now because you guys are probably like, too much, too long. I'm like, under 8 minutes, and here I am over. But thank you so much. You can look me up on Facebook and Instagram. All my links will be in the comments. Like this video if you see something you like, or just hit the subscribe button if I could speak. Blah, 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 blah. And hopefully you will like the rest of the content I have coming soon. Thanks.